I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. Hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test part 287. The party system. While doing short impingement training, you need to participate in the short impingement training that is at your own risk. And the party system is on page 114. Anyone aged 18 or over, meaning in years, can stand for election as a member of parliament. There's an asterisk. So something is always a bit. But they are unlikely to win unless they have been nominated to represent one of the major political parties. Let's read it again. Anyone aged 18 or over can stand for election as a member of parliament, but they are unlikely to win unless they have been nominated to represent one of the major political parties. If there are 2-3 major political parties and someone runs against them completely alone, of course, how big are the chances? At least 1/3 or something if there are 3 other parties, or 1/4. So a quarter is just a chance, of course, it's not that high. It's less than half. These are the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, the Liberal Party, or one of the parties representing Scottish, Welsh, or Northern Irish interests. So there are major political parties, and these are the Conservative Party. One person do we know, for example, Winston Churchill, or also Theresa May. Theresa May, did I not mention? She was Prime Minister before Boris Johnson and after David Cameron. So, but I meant Margaret Thatcher. So the Conservative Party, and then the Labour Party is also existing. There we have here Clement Attlee, and the Liberal Democrats. It could be that there was also one time. Or one of the parties representing in Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland. So the major political parties are the Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. And anyone over the age of 18 can, say in some constituency, vote for me, something like that. There are a few MPs who do not represent any of the main political parties. They are called independents and usually represent an issue important to the constituency. So there are a few members of parliament, and they are not part of Conservatives or of the Labour or the Liberal Democrats, and not part of any of the main. I think this also extends that they are not a member of any party. They are called independent. So in a way that means they are not part of any political party. But maybe they are, I don't know. And usually represent an issue important to a constituency. So if that constituency has a very important issue, maybe it's lying in the coast and fishing is very, very important, maybe then there's one member of parliament just for that issue. The main political parties actively look for members of the public to join their debates, contribute to the costs, and help at elections for parliament or for local government. So they are going around and trying to find people who want to be part of their political party and to join into debates and to contribute to their costs and help at elections for parliament or for local government. So they want to talk with them, that means debate, I think, but they also want to have members in the political parties. So they want to have members in the political parties, they want that people vote for them, they want that people are in the political parties and are votable, and they want to talk with people or debate with people, and they want contributors to their costs. So I think they're saying, give us money. We need money to make these organizations and to make promotion for our party. And we need people to help at elections for parliament or for local government. Whenever they need people. They have branches in most constituencies and hold policy-making conferences each year. So the main political parties, they have a little branch, I don't know, maybe an office in almost all constituencies. So the Conservative Party has in basically every of the constituencies. Let's just say these are 300, I have no idea, maybe it are 3,000, maybe it are just 30. Let's say 300. Why? We need any number, anything. Even if it's not 300 but 30 or 3,000, we are still having at least a little idea where it is. It's not 3 billion or 2, way closer with 300. Maybe the 30, maybe 3,000. Something like 300. We're going to say 300. And in almost of these 300 constituencies, there is, we should not say it if someone didn't pay attention, I don't know about the 300. So in most of the constituencies, they have, I don't know, an office. We have a branch there. What is a branch? We have an office there. I'm saying we have an office there. And people can go there and meet them there and talk to them and register. I don't know. And the political parties are heading policy-making conferences. So many important people come together of the political parties, but I think also everyone is invited to something of it. And then we're all talking. What do we want? So the Conservative Party, they're all then coming together and they're talking about what do we all want? Do we all want still more schools? Do we all want more trains? Hardcover books? And pressure and lobby groups are organizations which try to influence government policy. They play an important role in politics. Some are representative organizations such as the CBI, Confederation of British Industry, which represents the views of British business. Other campaign on particular topics such as the environment, for example Greenpeace, or human rights, for example Liberty. Okay, so there are pressure and lobby groups. And these are organizations, so these are a bunch of people who are organized together. We're not just widely all around, they're organized together. And they try to influence the way the government wants to rule. So the government policies. They play an important role in politics. So they are important for politics, and some are representative organizations such as the Confederation of British Industry. So there are people of the Confederation of British Industry, and they're trying to influence the people of the government, and which represent the views of British business. And they are trying to say, hey, we are the British businesses, and we need more coal. So that idea of now train driving in the night, that is bad. We want coal delivered all the night through. We need that for our whatever. And other campaign on particular topics such as the environment, for example Greenpeace, and Greenpeace saying, no, don't make that forest away. You could build that city there, somewhere else. But not here, where this forest is grown. Or human rights, for example, Liberty. So they're saying, we know you need a new city, and because you don't want to erase all these trees there, because Greenpeace said that these trees are important, you're making the city now far away. We are building these new houses, but the human rights are not good there. You would say that people have to be there every morning, but they have to drive very far. That's not good. It is not good. These are not human rights. You have to make that better. Something like that. I don't know. So the people, for example, of Liberty or of Greenpeace or of Confederation of British Industry, yes, and what are they doing? They're trying to have an influence on the government policies. How does that happen? Is the question. I don't really want to speculate in this case around. Okay, but we're through now with all that. We're going to repeat that. Here we're having no civil service. We're going to repeat that at the beginning of the next part. The next part will be the civil service, and if you're here just for the news, which will be when the civil service, you can go directly to the next part. Otherwise, at your own risk, you may participate in the shoulder impingement training. We are doing forward 30 seconds. I got it back, up, and front, and down. Back, front, and down. And the up. In front, up, back, and down. Front, up, back, and down. And the last time. And now we're doing the same, just a bit more advanced. Long arms, hands from the fists. We're going as far back with the shoulders as we can. Now try to go further back. Have shoulders, we lift them up. Try to lift them higher. While you bring them in front, try to bring them further front, try to bring them down. Try to bring them further down, back. try to bring it further back. Try to my upward to bring it in front. And further front, right down. Further back, right down. Further back, right up. Higher up, right front. And last movement. Further in front, right down. And now the other way around. Further in front and up. Higher up and back. Further back and down. And further down and front. In front, up and higher up and back. And last movement. Further back and down. The next exercise, legs are standing wide apart, going a bit into knees, ranging forward, letting a straight back, letting the arms hang, and now we are pinching the scapulas together, and do this with effort. And we're making fists, and we're lifting them up, and we're pinching the scapulas together. Releasing the arms and the shoulders. And the second time. Into the knees, hinge forward with straight back, let the arms hang, and pinch the scapulas together. Get the scapulas down, up by the ears down, and pinch them together. Now make fists, the arms high up and still pinch the scapulas together. The arms down and the shoulders. And something similar. Into the knees, hinge forward, we stem round back. The arms hang, turn the arms to the inside. With the arms high up and bring them together. And straight slowly up. Bring the shoulders down together. So the arms high up and together, and the shoulders down together. And with this effort, the arms higher up and together, shoulders further down. And the same time, into the knees, hinge forward, push on back, let the arms hang, bring the arms to the inside, lift the arms high up, bring them together, straight slowly up. Bring the shoulders down and together. So the arms high up, hands together, shoulders down. And now exercise, we are lifting the arms up and just observe what the scapulas are doing. I just want to find out what the scapulas are doing. And again, the arms up and just observe what the scapulas are doing. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. Try any other one. And the arms again up for last time and observe what the scapulas are doing. The arms to the outside. Bring the arms in front. And just observe again what the scapulas are doing. The scapulas should go around the ribcage following the humerus. And the scapulas should go back together. And the scapulas to the outside, around the ribcage following the humerus. And back together again with the scapulas. This is the last time. And now just some stretching. Bring one arm in front. Shoulders back and down. Hold the arm in, thumb up, try to relax it. The other arm in front, shoulder back, down, hold the arm in, try to relax it down. And this was the short video today. We're having half a minute. Let's look fast what was Who was the Minister of Education, Minister of Health, 1948? It was A and B. Auburn Knight Beveran. But let's look if we can find it. Enrin Nai Bevan. Enrin Nai Bevan. He founded the NHS. Enrin Nai Bevan. Thank you very much in advance.